My name's Harold Hurlbut. Everybody calls me Herb. I've been doing this job for 15 years. I left the job as a mechanical engineer to come to the mountain because I was kind of tired of what I was doing, and so that's what I do. Where in good God's hell am I? Oh, there I am. The reason I got into this job was the job that I had as an equipment designer was on the stressful side, and I'm a bit of a loner. I mean, to do this job, you got to be pretty comfortable sitting in a cab 8 hours a night by yourself, you know, listening to music, maybe talking to the guys on the radio a little bit. Yeah, 10-4, I'm almost through here one time. Fred, I may drop by again, and then I'll go back up, and I'll drop down and over. All right, yeah, we got plenty of time, so we get out of South Peak, we got Ridge ahead of us, and then we're good to go. I never really fit in as a mechanical engineer. I was an up off the floor guy. My daughter-in-law is a race coach here. She told me that they were always looking for help here at Mount Sunapee, and I basically came in, talked my way into a job, and been here ever since, 15 years. This is the longest job I've ever held. It's the longest place I've ever been in one place. And I've been here 15, this is my 15th season. I love this job. My favorite part about grooming, I guess, running the equipment. You know, these are incredible machines, incredible. I like working at the mountain. I like working with young guys. And these guys keep me, I stay up to speed with what's going on in the world, you know? I mean, it's hard to explain, but. Okay.
I'll let the guys know you're coming down through.
Okay.
All
Here.
Right. Take care.
Hey. Share it.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, I give him a candy bar every night.
Down,
off the ledges?
Off of the ledges, and it has that.
Oh yes, that
Oh my, that thing just whoop.
We need to round that up.
Yep, it will not stick there.
No.
Coming down,
Chase ledges, they suck.
chase ledges, you come down and everything just goes right like that. At least the signs aren't out there anymore, huh? Those used to be a problem. Didn't Eden carry one of those all the way up? Or maybe you were the one that carried it all the way up there?
That one there? That sign right there?
No, one of those.
No, that
one of those.
Oh, the sandwich signs?
You want to take care of Carpet World for me? I'd be very interested. I can go ahead and do it if you prefer. But I've been doing Calypso in your absence, so I'll just do it.
I'm Kevin. I've been grooming for 6 years now. I got into grooming, it's kind of interesting actually. When I first started snowboarding, I thought grooming was pretty cool, and I said, I'm going to do that one day. And talked to Herb, and he hired me. And that started my career in grooming. A lot of it for me is actually running a really complicated machine and doing a really good job with it. It's all about the finished product and how I can just take a machine and transform things, transform nothing into something. And that's kind of what we do here all winter long, is just taking snow and shaping beautiful trails and whatnot. And that's probably what drives me the most and what I enjoy the most about doing it. It's just a fun job. These are just fun machines to drive around. I get paid to drive around in a really big toy, and I just have a lot of fun doing it. One of the other groomers, that guy Aiden, came to a trail that they were doing snowmaking on, and they had the guns running, and they had big piles. And I was sitting in the passenger seat, and that guy drives right up over the pile, all totally white, you can't see anything, and puts this machine right up over and drops into this fog. I nearly crapped my pants, and he just kept going, unfazed. And I was like, oh my God, how do we even do this? 6 years later, now I know I'm that guy that dropped right into it unfazed. Oops, I'm supposed to be over here.
Pat. I've been grooming, I think this is my 4th year grooming. I actually originally applied for grooming, but they didn't have an opening, so I made snow for 5 years, and then one of the other guys left, gave me a reference, so. That I get to do the snowmaking and the grooming, because then when I'm making snow, I know where the piles need to be, where it's going to be thin later in the year, so I should put extra snow there, and where to put it so I don't have to work so much in the machine. And on the other side of it, when I'm grooming, I know where the piles are, so I don't dig into the dirt. And I know where the piles are actual piles of snow and where it's actually a rock underneath the snow, so I can't dig in there.
You've been in there and you thought that was okay too? Yeah, copy that.
The best part about grooming is, after a good night, I know right where the snow is. And it's, you know, we spent all night making it look pretty, and there's something really satisfying about getting my gear on, catching first chair, and tearing up the stuff I just laid down a couple hours earlier.
know, some guys are real puffy. You know, I did this and I did that. These are pretty self-effacing guys here. I wouldn't say they're braggarts, any of them. They're all pretty calm guys. You know, we all make mistakes. We all admit to our mistakes. We laugh about our mistakes. I mean, we're serious when we screw it up. We want it right, but you know, you can't run one of these things and not make a mistake. Takes probably 2 years to become a good groomer, you know, an adequate good groomer. And I mean, I've been at it 15 years. I learn something every year. It's the machines are incredible. They'll do all sorts of things. The tiller just puts the frosting on the cake. If you do a good job with your blade, this trail will hold up most of the day. If you don't do a good job with your blade, the trail won't last but a couple hours. Personality on the first shift compared to this shift. This shift is basically a bunch of misfit toys over here. That, you know, all us weird guys end up over here. Sorry, guys.
Get through the night shift. My schedule, more or less, I work all night. I go home in the morning, putter around a little. I usually go to bed about noontime, get up, make my coffee, come to work, and that's pretty much how I get through the night. I drink my coffee, and when you're doing it 5-6 days a week, you get into a sleep pattern. It's not so bad. Your body kind of gets trained to what you're doing, and you just kind of make it happen, I guess.
I got a love-hate relationship with third shift. I mean, I like the hours. I like it when it goes deep blue in the morning and it's just barely coming light. I mean, that's a great time of the day. But I'm getting to be an old guy. My doctor's not happy with me working third shift. You know, my wife's definitely not happy with me working third shift. I mean, I'm 62 going on 63. And, you know, I think about retiring. I mean, I get very emotional about it because I just don't think I'm ready to go there yet.